So hello everyone and welcome. My name is Ninjas96 and this is another Yu-Gi-Oh opening video. Now unlike normally, well I say normally, it's been a while since I've done one of these, this is not just a normal Yu-Gi-Oh opening video. This is something that is incredibly rare, hence me recording it. So, some of you may or may not know, I'm a collector of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Surprise, surprise. But, I have bought every single booster box from the 5D, Zexal, and Arc 5 era as of a few weeks in the future when Maximum Crisis comes out. But there is one box in those sets that is very difficult to come by and very expensive, and it's impossible to find. Obviously, as I'm sure you've realised now, either from the title or from the way I'm talking, I've managed to find it. Now, the reason the set is so difficult to find is because they didn't actually ever reprint it. Most sets, they have a first printing and then they reprint it in the English edition, is what it's called. Or the unlimited edition, I should say. This set, they never did, for some reason, and the cards within it are very good competitively, or at least they were at the time. So everyone just bought as many copies of this box as they could, and there were none left. So luckily, I was able to find one from America that was cheaper than normal, but still very expensive. So here it is, Starstrike Blast. As you can see, it is first edition, and this makes this one of the most valuable things I've ever opened, certainly on the channel. And yeah, so this is why we're opening it. And I'm willing to go as far as to say that I'm going to be the last person to record myself opening one of these ever, maybe. Certainly bar a few. There really aren't very many copies of this box left, and that's why I bought it, because I need to complete my collection. And I'm very excited. So with that 3-minute ramble over, I'm going to get started. Now, since this box is so rare, I have bought a pack of sleeves with me to make sure, I should say, most of my cards are not in this house, they are in Wales. So anyway, I have brought with me a pack of sleeves to make sure that any foils we do pull are well protected, because if we get any of the cosmic synchro monsters, that's amazing. Secret rares, ghost rares, ultra rares, they are all going to be very valuable. So with my trusty knife, I'm going to pierce the seal. There we go. The opening is officially started. There is officially one less of these in the world. Ah. Oh, if we can get into it, which we may not be able to. Come on, there we go. Sadly, the box is ever so slightly dented, but we can fix that. It did come all the way from America as well, which is handy. Right, here we go. Oops, no. Alright, first pack. Gonna take our time because every one of these booster packs is worth money. Let's take a quick. Smells of 2012 maybe? I don't know. Probably longer than that. 2008. I'm gonna say 2008. Anyway, so we have the Karakuri Spider. Never seen that card before. What Keeper? Mirror Ladybug. Oh, super rare straight away. D2 Shield. I remember using this card quite a lot in one of the video games. I have like pack glitter on my finger. Yeah, I remember using this card quite a lot in the video games, and it was one of the cards I was hoping to pull, despite the fact it's not very good. It's holds a lot of value in my heart. Then we have Karakuri Barrel Model 96 Shinkuro. For our rare, what Dragonfly, what Justment, what Kiwi, and Red Screen. So we'll sleeve that up. I would quite like to keep all of the packs as well, which I know is slightly, what's the word? Stupid. But yeah, I'd like to preserve as much of it possible as it is collectors, and it's quite a big day. So we have the level 1 Scrap Searcher. Barkion's Bark. Activate only when fists. Huh. Interesting. What Hopper. This is a good card. It creates what's called a What Lock, because if you have two of them out, neither of them can be targeted for an attack or card effect, which is excellent if you can manage to get two out. Medallion of the Ice Barrier. Droll and Lockbird. I remember this card being somewhat used back then. Ally of Justice Unknown Crusher. Blackwing Booby Trap. Synchro Soldier, who is not a synchro monster. And Karakuri Anatomy. Nice, I'm going to move the knife out of the way. Okay, so 2 minutes per pack. This is insane. Scrap Lube. I've got hair on my face. Ally of Justice, Thousand Arms. I think I remember using this in the video game as well. Power Sink Stone. Interesting. Extra Veiler. Koikimeru Wall. For a rare. Swift Scarecrow, a really good common card, actually. Exterio's Fang, another Naturia support card. Reed Butterfly. And Cursed Bill. Yeah, that's what's so interesting about this set, actually, is that most of the... That's a lie. A lot of the rares and commons are very good cards. Like, obviously you'd expect the rarer cards to be better, because obviously they can make more money that way. But there are some amazing rares, commons. In fact, one of the commons has recently, in the last few weeks, been put on the ban list because it's never come out of people's decks, really. Soldier Model 9236, Nisamu. I don't like the Karakuris. Star Siphon. That looks like a cool artwork. Rescue Warrior. Attack Gainer. Tokosho of Ghost Destroying for our rare. Naturia Beetle. Half Counter. Leo Drake's Mane. Wow, that was good. And Nishipachi. I'm also not entirely certain what the pull ratio for this set is. It's changed so much over the years. It might be 1 secret, 2 ultras. If we can get that open, that would be great. There we go. Yeah, I'm not normally this slow when opening packs, by the way. If you're new to the whole Yu-Gi-Oh! Box opening experience, I'm just trying to be as careful as possible. Axe of Fools. Scrap Searcher. Defenders Intersect. A Naturia Pumpkin. Creation Resonator for a rare. Necro Linker. Wow, he looks cool. What's Synchro support? Synchron support, even. That's interesting. I've not seen that before. Dark World Shackle. Ally of Justice Unknown Crusher. And Blackwing Booby Trap. Move these up a bit. Well, there's only 4 packs. Golden Gearbox, that's Karakuri support. Spider. What Keeper. Ooh, okay, a super rare Royal Knight of the Ice Barrier. It looks pretty cool. And Lancer Archfiend for the rare. Mirror of the Ice Barrier. Scrap Crash. Vice Berserker. And Dark Trap Hole. Now I believe this card isn't called Dark Trap Hole anymore. I think this is called Dark Fall. Or possibly the other way around. No, because this is first edition. We know that it's always been... It was Dark Trap Hole originally. And they changed it so it didn't interact with other Trap Hole cards that they introduced later on. Let's leave this guy up. So that was pack 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Koki Ring. White Mare. This is a really good card to get. I think it's short printed, but it works really well with the new Skull Servant support, which came out in Raging Tempest. So that's a good common. Karakuri Trick House, Needle Soldier, Chain Dog for our rare, Synchro Soldier, Karakuri Anatomy, Notorious Stag Beetle, and Half Counter. We're going to keep going. Will be phenomenal. It will be incredibly rare and valuable if we can get Ghost Rare version of Shooting Star Dragon that's on the front. If that's even a thing in this set. Can't remember. Might be. Mirror Ladybug. Scrap Lube. 1000 Arms. And our ultra rare is Karakuri Shogun Model 0 Bure. Sweet. And Heatwave for a rare. Leo Drake's Mane. Blackwing Estian of 2 Swords. Blackwings are definitely one of my favourite archetypes. Dark World Shackles. And Half Counter. So let's take a look at what this Karakuri can do. 2, 4, 6, 7 star, 2600 attack. Special summon one Karakuri monster from your deck. Once per turn you can select one monster in the field, change its battle position. That's okay. The special summon effect is good. So that's 2 supers and an ultra. We still have 4 packs for this side. Yeah, like I said, I'm not entirely sure what the rares, what the supers and ultras in this are. So I'm pretty sure there aren't any bad ones, really. Barkion's Bark, Nisamu, Watkeeper, Ally Salvo, not seen that card before. When this card is destroyed by battle with a light monster and sent to the graveyard, select 2 cards on the field and destroy it. Nice. Ooh, that's a rare. Leo Drake's Mane, Nishipachi, Mirror of the Ice Barrier, Scrap Crash. Maybe it's only 4 supers, 2 ultras. Wow. Power Sink Stone, Extra Veiler, Axe of Fools, Scrap Searcher, Karakuri Showdown Castle, looks kinda neat, Takeshi's Castle, What Kiwi, What Adjustment, Vice Berserker, and Red Screen. What Hopper, think that's only our second one of those. Scrap Lube, Extra Veiler, Anarchist Monk Ranshin for a super rare. When it's sent from the field to the graveyard by an opponent's card, select one monster in your opponent's graveyard, remove it from play. That's not very good, but it's cool. What Squirrel, rare. Vice Berserker, Dark Trap Hole, Leo Drake's Mane, and Estiad of 2 Swords. So last pack on this side, are we going to get another super rare here? Or are we only going to... I don't know. We'll find out. Defenders, Intersect. Naturia Pumpkin. Koaki Ring. White Mare, another amazing common. What Castle? For our rare. Any monster attack or what monster loses 1,000 attack. Sweet. Stag Beetle. White Elephant's Gift, another really good short printed card. Reed Butterfly, and Scrap Crash. Well, that is 50% of our box opening. I'm going to take a quick break so that I can stretch my legs, and then we'll get right back to it. And we're back. So we're going on to the left-hand side. I have no idea, by the way, why people start with the right-hand side. It's just sort of what people seem to do. Maybe it's a Japanese manga style thing. Anyway, we have Attack Gainer, Power Sink Stone, Mirror Ladybug, Golden Gearbox, Gravity Collapse for a rare. Send one face-up synchro you control to the graveyard when your opponent summons a monster. Negate the summon and destroy that card. That's kind of good. I've just rearranged this and ooh, another White Elephant's Gift. Reed Butterfly, Scrap Crash, and Nishipachi. We want to keep knocking the thing. We will be going a little bit quicker in this half, purely on the basis that we've seen all the cards already. Needle Soldier. Vanity's Emptiness. This is the card I was talking about earlier. Was so valuable. They reprinted it a couple of times, but still it's an incredible card. And it's just been banned, possibly limited to 1. But it's literally just so neither player can special summon monsters. Destroy the card when a card from the deck or the field when a card is sent from the deck or field to your graveyard. So you just set it when your opponent's about to set up their play, their combo, activate it, and then it's still quite balanced because if they can destroy anything you control, they get to summon again. And if you need to summon something, you can just send something from your field to the graveyard and it fixes it. So actually that is going to get sleeved, because that is a great card. Then we have Scrap Searcher, Dance Princess of the Ice Barrier, another super rare. Wow. And What Squirrel for another rare. Exterior's Fang, Swift Scarecrow. Wow, this pack is insane. Karakuri Anatomy, and Unknown Crusher. So we've got 2 Ice Barrier super rares. Don't know if that's particularly special or what, but it's interesting. Ally of Justice, 1,000 Arms. Oh, we've got something. Rescue Warrior, Barkion Spark. Holy mother of God, that's amazing. Wow. I mean, it's not Ghost Rare, but wow. So for those of you who are unaware, wow, this is obviously Shooting Star Dragon, the card that's on the front of the pack. It is also Yusei's sort of ace card in the anime, which is the upgraded form of his ace card, Stardust Dragon. And ultimate rares, any of the ultra rares in this set can come as ultimate, but only 1 per box usually. but they've actually stopped making ultimate rare cards since maybe this time last year, possibly a bit longer. So any card you can get in ultimate rare is very valuable, particularly this one because it's so cool, and it is obviously it's a dragon, and it's one of my favourite cards from the 5Ds era. So holy moly, I was not expecting that. I'll have to do a quick look online to see how much that's worth. So moving on, Medallion of the Ice Barrier, Yugioh Pumpkin, Karakuri Trick House. Have we seen this before? I don't know. Looks cool though. Spider, another Showdown Castle, rare. Booby Trap, What Kiwi, Ice Barrier Mirror, and Reed Butterfly. Oh. I'm just speechless now. It's going to be really difficult to keep up the whole doing content thing. Needle Soldier, Watt Keeper, Karakuri Soldier Nisamu, Koki Ring, what's that one? Muzane China? What? Muzanikia? Something like that. Cursed Bill, Synchro Soldier, Exterior's Fang, and another Swift Scarecrow. That, I should point out, I don't think is short printed. White Elephant's Gift might also just be a normal common, but they are good. They are good cards. Attack Gainer, Power Sync Stone, Mirror Ladybug, Golden Gearbox. Which one's this? Whoa. Inashichi for a rare. Exterior's Fang, Stag Beetle, Necrolinker, and Leo Drake's Mane. Final 6 packs then. Honestly, I will not be upset at all if we get nothing else for the rest of the pack, because wow. Extra Veiler, Power Sync Stone, Scrap Searcher, a super rare Karakuri Ninja Sazank, Blackwing, Abrolos the Mega Quake. It's a not very good card, but it's a cool card. Anatomy, Unknown Crusher, Booby Trap, and What Kiwi. Let's have a look at this guy then. He's a level 3 machine type Karakuri. 1200 either way. Must attack if able. When it's selected as an attack target, change it to defense. That's cool. When it's flipped face up, select one monster on the field, send it to the graveyard. During the turn, it's... Wow, okay. He's cool. I know absolutely nothing about the Karakuri archetype, so maybe I should build them. Thousand Arms, Rescue Warrior, Barkion's Bark, and ultra rare Gaia Drake, the Universal Force. Wow. Wow. What Castle, Half Counter, Estian, Dragonfly, and What Adjustment. I really hope you can't hear the dog snoring in the background. I'll give him a poke. Oi! Wake up. Gaia Drake, the Universal Force. I did not realise this was in this set. So, that is Gaia the Fierce Knight, but sort of mixed with... well, no, it's Gaia the Force of Earth. But it's a Gaia monster, anyway. Mixed with another Synchro monster. Do we know which one? An Ally of Justice, maybe? Who knows? Cannot be targeted by or destroyed by the effects of monsters. 3500 attack. That is cool. He's going to slot in behind Beret. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more packs to go. Presumably that's going to have one super rare and maybe a secret rare. Barkion's Bark, What Hopper, Medallion of the Ice Barrier, Karakuri's Soldier, Blackwing Aurora, the Northern Lights, Mirror of the Ice Barrier, Reed Butterfly, Asteria's Fang, and Naturia's Stag Beetle. One card I would like to get is Formula Synchron as a rare, because that's one of the rare cards that made this set really good. It's obviously quite easy to cut. The card itself is quite easy to get now, but quite a lot of these cards are quite easy to get. It's just the first edition one is really valuable. Needle Soldier, What Keeper, Karakuri's Soldier. What? I mean, it's not Ghost Rare, but wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Shooting Star Dragon, Ghost Rare. You can see it's got the sort of, I hope the camera's picking it up properly, it's got that sort of 3D effect. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is... Oh. So Ghost Rares, much like Ultimate Rares, I've already explained about that. They stopped printing them last year. So every Ghost Rare is now very valuable. This one is first edition, and I couldn't tell you what the pull ratio of a Ghost Rare is. I think it's 1 per case. So that's 1 in every 12 boxes has a Ghost Rare in it. From the 5Ds era, admittedly some of these have been second edition packs, but the only other card I've pulled in Ghost Rare is Stardust Dragon. Again, one of... Wow. Wow. Oh, we've got the rest of that pack to go through. Whew. Synchron Resonator, Creation Resonator, Kiwi, Red Screen, Swift Scarecrow again. Whew. Asteria's Fang. Wow. 2 more packs. Can we get a Formula Synchron? You know, I feel great. That's how happy I am with this box. I'm asking for a rare card, and I feel greedy. Star Siphon, Rescue Warrior, Attack Gainer, Golden Gearbox, Lancer Archfiend, Necrolinker, Lea Drake's Mane, Half Counter, and Estian. 1 more pack of what is probably not only the last ever Starstrike Blast booster box that's going to be opened on camera, also got to be one of the best. I mean, we got D2 Shield, which is a card that I wanted. We've got Ghost and an Ultimate Rare copy of... Jeez. And you've probably even got my dog snoring in the background. Ah. Right, last pack we have Koki Ring, Extra Veiler, Power Sync Stone, and we still have a secret rare card, GeneX Ally Axel. Amazing. Oh my god! We got Formula Synchron, guys! Let's not even... Let's... Oh. Formula Synchron. I will go as far as to say the best rare card ever printed. It's a level 2 Synchro monster, but it's also a tuner. And when it's summoned, you draw a card. And not only that, you can use it to Synchro Summon during your opponent's turn. So, for example, if they summon... I don't know, if they play a card like Raigeki to wipe your board, you can use Formula Synchron to skip it. Synchro Summon Shooting Star Dragon, and that will give you your... you can protect yourself against it. And then GeneX Ally Axel, it's not actually an amazing card, I don't think, but it's a secret rare. 2600 attack, uses a GeneX tuner and others. Once per turn, discard a card, select one level 4 or lower machine from your graveyard, special summon it. The attack of that monster is doubled until the end phase, but it cannot attack directly. Banish it when it's... It's not a bad card, by any stretch of the imagination. Wow. Okay, I'm going to do a quick cut while I calm down a little bit, and we'll do a recap. Okay, so it's time for a quick round off of what is probably the best Starstrike Blast opening we've ever had. Recorded. The last Starstrike Blast opening we've ever recorded. Wow. So, starting off, the common cards that are just good. Swift Scarecrow we got 4 of, and 2 White Elephant's Gift. Swift Scarecrow definitely isn't short print, but White Elephant's Gift probably is. It might be. Well, we only got 2 of it, and we, common cards you normally get 2, 3, 4 copies of, so that's, open. Then for the sort of general rares, we got 2 Showdown Castles, number 96, 177, and 6318 of the Karakuris. I didn't realise we got 1 of each of the rares. Koiki Meru Wall. It's one of the rock ones, and I think the rock ones are particularly good. Tokosho of Ghost Destroying. Select up to 2 months. That's not bad. Ally Salvo. Chain Dog. Heatwave, which is another card, if memory serves, that's recently been banned. Could be making that up. But preventing the normal summon is big. Gravity Collapse, Scrap Soldier, 2 Watt Castle, 2 Watt Squirrel, Abrolos the Megaquake, and Aurora the Northern Lights, 2 Creation Resonator, and 2 Lancer Archfiends, who by the way looks really cool. If you do during battle, the attacker then inflict piercing damage. It's just cool, I guess. So that's our regular rares. We have some expensive rare cards. Droll and Lockbird, which I didn't really touch on, is a hand trap. So if your opponent adds a card from their deck to their hand, except during the draw phase, for the rest of the turn, no other player can add cards from their deck to their hand. So I suppose something like Max C, you discard it, and every time your opponent summons a monster, you get to draw. So the first time they draw, that counts as adding a card from their deck to their hand. So, yeah, they would draw a card and then you'd lock off their Max C play, which is good. I'm pretty sure, well, it doesn't see much play anymore, but I remember it being played a lot back then. 2 copies of White Mare, which is treated as Skull Servant, and it helps you recycle your Skull Servants and special summon your stronger cards, like King's Servants. We got 2 of them. Vanity's Emptiness, we've already explained why this card is the best. And a rare Formula Synchron. I'm really glad, which is quite bad really, but I'm really glad we got this as a rare from Starstrike Blast, first edition. It's not even, it doesn't look that great compared to, I think I've got a gold rare one and a secret one from the 5D Legendary Collection, which I've got at the board back there. You can't quite see it, you can see it there, look, that's proof. But yeah, it's one of those cards where if you can get it from the original set, that's what you should be trying to do. Then super rares. Personally, my favourite super rare that we've gotten, D2 Shield, Royal Knight of the Ice Barrier, Anarchist Monk Ranshin, Dance Princess of the Ice Barrier, and Ninja Zazank for 5 super rares. So maybe they're 4 super rares to a box and we got lucky, or they're 6 and because we got the extra. Anyway, then we have our amazing cards. Shogun Model 0 Bure is really, really cool looking. The boss monster of the Karakuris, which means I will probably build a Karakuri deck just so I can use him. Gaia Drake, the Universal Force, who is really cool. He just, all of the Gaia the Fierce Night monsters look amazing. They have amazing artworks, and they try and make one with every summoning type as well. There's a normal one, effect, fusion, synchro, Xyz, link. There's going to be a link one, and this is like a fusion of a synchro one, which is interesting. Then we got our secret rare, Genix Ally Axel, who is he a motorbike? He's got wheels. Who knows? But he's cool. And then Shooting Star Dragon Ultimate Rare. Wow. And then, you know, I was like, okay, well we've got more than our money's worth out of this box. And then bam, Ghost Rare Shooting Star Dragon in 3D. So amazing. There's no other way of describing it. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. I most certainly did. And you know, I would appreciate it very much if you could leave a like, and I would say subscribe for more. I will do more videos like this of the newer sets if there's support for it. But yeah, I decided to stop because I was buying things to make videos out of, and it sort of killed the fun for me. But this, pulling that, I'm so glad I was recording. Yeah, even if the content itself was just me sort of staring blankly in awe. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed as much as I did, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. I've tried to take this same shot about 4 times and now I decide to sneeze. Oh, it's actually so amazing. My dog has decided he's going to come and see what's going on. No, Sydney.